Russia and Iran must confront Trump's new imperialism. Russian philosopher and thinker Alexander Dugin believes that the world is moving from a unipolar to a multipolar system, and countries like Iran and Russia must prepare for this historic turning point. In a recent interview with a Russian channel of Iran's state broadcaster Sahab Network, he spoke about the world's geopolitical situation, Trump's return to power, the positions of Iran and Russia in the new multilateral system, and the sweeping changes in U.S. foreign policy. Pointing out the massive change in U.S. strategic policy, Dugin expressed the opinion that liberalism and globalization-based U.S. hegemony or authoritarianism have come to an end. Instead of exercising cultural influence, weakening the sovereignty of independent countries, and conducting propaganda-based artificial revolutions or color revolutions from behind the scenes, the new strategy that U.S. imperialism has now chosen is a kind of imperialist nationalism. At this stage, Washington will not pretend to be a world leader, but will continue to try to achieve its own interests as an independent empire. Dugin believes that Trump is now trying to redefine the world order in the name of prioritizing U.S. interests and abandoning pro-globalization policies. This means that Washington is implementing new strategies to reduce reliance on traditional alliances and directly project U.S. muscle in different regions. In this situation, Dugin believes that Russia and Iran, as two independent powers that have suffered in the past due to Western hegemony, can exploit the various opportunities created by the change in U.S. strategy. According to him, even if Trump continues his anti-Iranian policy as in the past, his strategy in dealing with Tehran will be different from Biden's. Trump will want to use a policy of direct and rapid pressure, as opposed to the phased erosion strategy of the Democratic Party administration. Dugin said that Israel will remain a central focus of Trump's foreign policy, which will lead to increased U.S. pressure on Iran and the axis of resistance. However, there are also voices within Trump's right-wing allies who oppose unfettered and unconditional aid to Israel. Dugin, in his speech, called the strategic alliance between Iran and Russia one of the major geopolitical developments of recent times. He also commented that this alliance will help strengthen military and economic cooperation. According to him, Iran should seek refuge under Russia's nuclear umbrella, and in return, Russia can use Iran's geopolitical advantages in the region, including access to the Persian Gulf and South Asia. According to Dugin, this issue of Russian-Iranian unity is not only strategically important, but also essential to counter Western pressures in building the foundations of a new civilization. He said about the recent developments in Palestine and Gaza that this conflict has changed the world's perception of Israel. Israel had been successful in portraying itself as oppressed in the past few decades. But Israel's indiscriminate massacre of civilians in Gaza has called that image into question, and world public opinion is now against Israel. And this is Israel's biggest defeat in recent years, and as a result, the U.S. government's traditional support for Israel has also faced new challenges. At the same time, Dugin is a firm believer in the bright future of a new multipolar world order, in which countries like China, Russia, Iran, and India will play a more prominent role than before, instead of a single U.S. hegemony. And this new world order will build a new civilization to counter the liberalism-based civilization, believes this Russian philosopher and thinker. Source: Tasnim News.